Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to notification gang for hitting the like button. And the video even starts yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Y'all remember her? Emily, let me see when I drop this video. Emily Nutley. I still think her last name is crazy. Yeah, this was 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah. About 4 months ago, yeah, man. I got my damn bright ass lamp blocking it. But yeah, man. I did that video about 5 months ago. If I remember, I put the eye at the top. Y'all can go back and watch that. She pleads guilty to sex crimes. High school teacher. I told y'all I got y'all, man. I told y'all I was gonna do my due diligence and make sure I provide updates because for whatever reason, no other YouTuber is talking about this outside of Law and Crime, outside of, CNN and MSNBC, Fox News, or World Star. I'm the only YouTuber that's running around here hollering, talking about these types of topics. And nobody wants to address, I don't know why, but nobody wants to address this issue. What's the issue, Dev? That women are predators too. That's the issue. That you're constantly running around here hollering about, oh, Dev, we gotta protect our daughters from these men, Dev. We gotta protect our children from these men, these PDF file men, Dev. And I sit there and I'm thinking, well, what about women? Within the last year and a half, and if I remember, I put that out the top. Matter of fact, I'll put the link in the description. I've created a playlist of women just like her. 50 60 doing the same damn thing, but they never acknowledge it. They never talk about it. I wonder why that is. Let's get into it, y'all, because I need to hear this because I've been telling y'all, I told y'all regarding her and every other woman that I've talked about this, as far as this discussion or this topic is concerned, they're going to get slaps on the wrist. I've said it. Mark my words. Let's get into it.
State of Ohio versus Emily Nutley.
Emily Nutley went from the director of academic services at St. X High School to a convicted felon now facing prison time.
And how would you describe your work career?
Long, successful.
Her 18-year career came to an end last year after she was indicted on sexual battery charges.
During her employment, specifically on November 19th and December 8th of 2023, she engaged in sexual conduct with a student of hers. The student was a 17-year-old male.
Today, for the first time publicly, Nutley admitted to the accusations.
Did you engage in sexual conduct with a 17-year-old male on those two dates?
Yes.
Each of those are a felony in the third degree. How do you plead as to those two counts?
Investigators say Nutley.
Guilty, y'all. Let the judge read it again.
Third degree. How do you plead dates?
Yes.
Each of those are a felony in the third degree.
Felony in the third degree. That's the worst ones. She's pleading guilty. They're probably going to give her. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they give her time served. I wouldn't be surprised, even though she bond out immediately. But whatever, I wouldn't be surprised. They're going to put her, I'm assuming, on the offender list. Make her register as an offender, right? Yeah, I would say she probably will be sentenced to a year in jail. Matter of fact, let me go off. I feel like I'm being too nice. They'll probably sentence her to 3 years in jail and allow her to leave within 9 months to a year on good behavior and serve the rest on probation. But protect these kids from these men. Protect kids from these men. Let's keep going.
How do you plead as to those two counts?
Investigators say Nutley had been helping the teen with schoolwork, then began having contact with him outside of school hours. They say Nutley sent the teen nude photos and sexually explicit messages, then began to have a sexual relationship with the teen, both on and off school property. Today, Judge Jennifer Branch accepted Nutley's change of plea and convicted her of the 2 felonies.
Do you agree to accept whatever penalty I impose up to the maximum allowed by law?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Nutley will be sentenced June 10th. She faces anywhere from probation up to a maximum of 10 years in prison. She will also have to register as a sex offender. Reporting live in Springfield Township tonight, Karen Johnson, WLWT.
Part I would say I'm most proud of or most happy about, because they're going to force her to register on the offenders list. That's always like the main go-to that you want as far as an ending result in these types of cases. Regardless, I would hope that she gets. I really would love that. I would love for her to get 10 years, but we know for a fact they're not going to let her get. They're not going to sentence her to 10 years. The judge is going to sentence her to 3 years. That's me being extremely nice, but I think the judge is going to sentence her to being to 3 years. Well, with the chance of parole after 12 months. She's going to be able to get on parole after a year and a half, or after a year, maybe even less, assuming she has good behavior. I'm telling y'all right now. They give these girls slaps on the wrist. We've seen this happen too many times before. Let this have been a man doing this. She was sending Buddy, a 17-year-old boy, nudes. Texting him sexually explicit things, having sex on and off the high school premises. Texting him from her phone number. I've said this before, y'all. These girls, these women don't even give a damn no more. They too comfortable. You are out your mind if y'all think this is the first time that this happened. No, this happened plenty of times before. Go back and check her track record. Check her track history with male students. She is too comfortable to be sitting up here texting. If I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, I ain't finna be sitting. First of all, I ain't finna use my phone. But I'm not gonna be using my damn phone. You're not finna have my phone number. You're not finna know where I stay at. You're not gonna know where I work at. No, because 9 times out of 10, one, if not both of the other, is gonna lead you to what? To you finding out who I am, my name. So why would I put myself in situations like that? She felt too comfortable. That is the issue. That is the issue. Mark my word, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, boys. Man, please. They're gonna give her ass a slap on a goddamn wrist. Mark my words. Crazy, y'all. So we'll be back. What she said? She said June. So we'll be back in about 2 months, depending on when I can drop this video. We'll be back with an update as far as the sentencing. Mark my words. I say 3. I say a year, but 3 years with a chance of parole after 12 months. Maybe y'all think differently, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for her, cuz.